Hey, it's Jesse from Gas Brakes. I've got a box of 2023 Crown Royale. I've got Andrew and Jason from the shop with me. We're going to grade just the hits. Stick around to the end. We'll show you the grades and their approximate value. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get it. These are about $3.75 a box. We're looking for a KABOOM or a WEMBY to really make it worth it for us. One pack magic. Nope, no KABOOM. All right, Scoot. James Harden, Cat, Brandon Ingram, Jalen Clark.
Oh.
How many? Didn't I get another one of those in the other one? Yeah, Jalen Clark's. He's just haunting me.
Go T-Wolves.
And a
Zach Levine.
Zach Levine.
Keeps getting better.
Oh, this is a dusty box, boys.
Are you sure you opened 23?
Yeah, and a Bilal Kalalabe. All right. And a Jokic to not numbered. $3.75 a box. We got absolutely smoked. It's probably $25 worth of cards. Maybe on a good day. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, pretty massive loss on that one. That's just not going to work, okay?
I mean,
yeah, we're just going to have to do another
you can
one.
just play that. And
Yep. Yeah, here we go. We're going to go one more time because that was not it. I mean, it just feels like a mortal sin to grade that stack of whatever that was. So we're going to go ahead and run a second one. Let's give that a try. All right, well, no KABOOM.
But there's some colorful stuff.
Darius Garland, Mikal Bridges. How many Timberwolves does one guy need? Like
as many as you can get.
You're not going to be invited to these anymore. Yeah, Jimmy Butler. Yeah, amen. All right, yeah, an amen auto. That's not bad. We got an amen. Now, in the last box, we got the Azor, so I guess we got both the brothers now. To 75.
Purple. There's a...
And a Marcus Saucer. Yuck. LeBron? Snow Globe? Yeah, that's not bad. LeBron, and it's like a, is that a color match? You want to call that a purple? I think that'll work. And a Julian Phillips.
That was better.
Yeah, that was a much better box. We're going to go ahead and grade that second box. It was a whole lot better than the first. I've got the grade reveal from our 2023 Crown Royale box. The first card didn't get graded at all. It was this Marcus Sasser Mim, and I think this one is over 160 point, which is generally the cutoff for SGC. But if you look at the back, it's got this no holder, too large two holder sticker, which means it's a no-go. They shipped it back in this mag, and I don't think anybody's paying too handsomely for the Marcus Sasser. I would assume that's in the $2 to $3 range, roughly. The first graded card we got back was this Julian Phillips, and it got an 8. This one, I don't have anything positive to say about this. These die cuts always grade pretty hard. There's a lot more corners and edges than on a standard rectangular card, so this is kind of what you expect. And you are gonna go home right into the $10 bin. Then the next card is this LeBron James Snow Globe. It got an 8.5, it's numbered to 75. It's kind of nice, it's got this purple pulsar design, which kind of goes with it. Although this is technically, this says it's a blue to 75, that looks a lot more purple to me. You know, it's a Lakers card, so maybe it has default a little bit more purple than the others. I would have to look at the other parallels in the set to kind of determine that. The other thing that's possible, and I've had this happen before, is just that it's labeled wrong. But I think in this case, it's just kind of a more purple card, being that it's a Lakers card. And maybe if you kind of look at the snow globe foil around here, it's a bit more blue, and that's kind of where it's getting the blue parallel from. Again, a die cut card, you're not expecting these to grade well. Although this one isn't as advanced as, say, this card, as far as the corners and edges go and stuff, you still don't have the standard design. And those generally don't grade as well as cards that are in your standard format. The Snow Globe isn't necessarily the most desirable of parallels. I think it's gonna be about a $20, $25 card. All right, Amen Thompson to 75, it's an 8. And this is on the another blue to 75 again. I think it's talking about the foiling more so than the rest of the design on the card. And he certainly didn't live up to the hype that he had preseason. A little bit of a lackluster season for him. Hoping he gets a bit of a bounce back next year, but again, not a very great grade on that one. It did get a 10 on the auto though, which I don't think really helps it at all. It still has that 8 to deal with. But again, a die cut with a lot of corners and edges to deal with. Generally speaking, you're not expecting much out of these. I think this might be about a $40 card. 1 to 35 did 50. This one's to 75, but we're generally not going to see much of a price difference in a card that's serialized to 35 instead of 75. Neither one is just like a generally desirable number, you know, like it's not like a 10 or a 25 or something. So I'm gonna go with 40 bucks on that one. So what we learned today is Crown Royale is a real hit or bust. If you're not getting the KABOOM, you're going to be in for some trouble. These things are very low quality and do not grade very well. I think in general, you're looking for that KABOOM. The downside is they're a case hit. So 1 in 16 people is going to be happy.